over again in your mind. You are obsessed with it. But then there are the negative consequences. Because secondly, first you have an obsession. Secondly, you have negative consequences. Addiction turns against you. Just ask any addict. It starts out great, doesn't it? Yeah. They obviously get some benefit from it, or they wouldn't be doing it in the first place. Yeah. The truth of the matter is, you enjoy it. Right. You get pleasure from it. You derive enjoyment and pleasure from it. I once asked someone who was addicted to nicotine, why do you continue to smoke cigarettes when you know studies have proven that it is destructive, that it causes cancer, that it causes all kinds of health issues? And their simple response to me is, because I like it. Yeah. All right. Let's be honest. We don't keep doing the things we do because they are not pleasurable. All right. We do them because we like it. We enjoy the feelings that we get from it. We enjoy the experience. We enjoy the ride. We enjoy the high. We enjoy the spree. We enjoy it. But sooner or later, an addict's behavior will start to have negative consequences on their lives. And what do they do when that happens? Well, you know, they keep doing what they were doing. Yeah. Their addictive behavior produces pleasure in the short run, like the ice cream truck, but pain and grief in the long run. Yeah. See, there are many areas in an addict's life that may be negatively affected by the addictive behavior. Relationships. You all are constantly fighting about it and discussing it, having another talk about it, a come to Jesus meeting on it. We need to talk about this. It's destroying your relationships. You can't even have a real relationship because it keeps consuming you. Yeah. While you look down on the person who spends their dollar on drugs and alcohol, and yet the reality is you're spending your money. You can't stop buying. You're addicted to electronics. You can't, everything come out, you gotta have. Come on, help me. Relationships, work. It affects your work. You can't function properly. You're not focused on your job. Your reports are coming back negative. Then it's your finance. It affects your finances. Everything. No matter what the addiction, from pornography to sex to alcohol to drugs to gambling, it affects your finances. Then it's your psychological health. Mentally, you're not in the right place. It affects your judgment and behavior because you start taking risks. Risk to indulge, and risk to be with the person, and risk to do this, and risk to engage in the activity, and risk to watch it. You got to constantly keep looking over your back and looking over your shoulder and wondering if anybody's going to see me, catch me, find me, discover me. It affects your judgment and behavior. It affects your physical health. So not only is the symptom obsession and negative consequences, but thirdly, the symptom, should I say, is lack of control. Lack of control in addiction simply means that regardless of the negative consequences, once you give into that first, whatever it is, you have zero control over stopping the behavior. All right. But I hear you saying, but I can stop. But you haven't, have you? You could have all the best intentions in the world, and you could promise yourself up and down that you'll never do this again, or I'll only have a couple, or this is the last time. I promise I won't make this a habit. I'm not going to get out of control. I'm just going to be one drink. I'm just going to the mall for one thing. It's just going to be one shot. It's just going to be one game. It's just going to be one. But sooner or later you discover that one drink turns into a night of binging, and then you end up with a hangover and a headache and red eyes. You miss work, and then here you are sad and broken because you said you would never do it again. You said, I'm through, I'm done, I'm finished with it. And then you discover you get one night out, and then one night out turns into a one night stand, and then you are left in your bed alone again. You say, I'm only going to do this one last time, but one day at the casino turns into all weekend, and you lost all your money. You say, just one time, just one moment, just once. And then you binge out of control. See, the reality is, children of God, it has been said that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Somewhere along the line, you lose control. See, an addict is at one or two places in their addictive and active addiction. We're either totally out of control or we're trying to control our use. Either way, they are unable and we are unable to take it or leave it. So there is obsession. There is negative consequences. There's a lack of control. Fourthly, there's denial. Yeah, there's denial. You see, denial is a symptom of addiction that addicts know best. It's the last stop on their downward spiral before being able to surrender to the fact that they are addicts and need help. See, there are two main things that addicts deny first. The first thing that we deny is this, of being the fact that the drug, the alcohol, the activity, or is a problem that they cannot control. So the first thing we deny is, listen, I can control this. I can manage it. I'm in control. The second lie, biggest lie, is this. Second is that of being the negative consequences in their lives are anything or any way connected to their addiction. In other words, they suggest that what's going on in my life has nothing to do with my habit. The fact that I can't stop watching pornography, that has nothing to do with the fact that I can't keep a good relationship, has nothing to do with the fact that I can't keep a job. This has nothing to do with anything else. That my addiction has nothing to do with the consequences connected in my life. You see, let me read you a list. This list is going to sound very familiar to any addicts out there. And I venture to say that there's probably one in your seat who's finding it difficult to function, to operate, or to go without, to stop engaging in. Here's a list of the most common denials. First of all, there's absolute denial. Here's absolute denial. No, I don't have a problem. Really? I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. I am good. I don't have a problem. For those of you who've had to deal with addicts, you know that's a number one denial. No, I don't have a problem. I got this under control. I can manage this.
I can stop when I get ready.
Or, here's the second one. I love this one. It's not that bad. My problem is really not that bad. It's really not that bad. Yet your life is consumed by it, but it's not that bad. You can't function properly in life, but it's not that bad. You keep missing time at work, but it's not that bad. Your finances are all jacked up, but it's not that bad. You just keep minimizing, not that bad. But then thirdly, there is the avoiding the subject altogether. Ignoring it, refusing to address it, or distracting others from the subject. You see, and those who struggle with addictions that are non-alcoholic or non-drug related, we've kind of let ourselves off the hook because nobody really knows our issue. Because it doesn't really manifest itself in the same kinds of ways. So we don't have to really be bothered about talking about it. But then here's the one I love best. Here it is. Here's the one I love best. And that is blaming others. We say things like, yeah, I do it. But who wouldn't do it? If they had the husband, the wife, the children, or the job I have. I mean, you got to have a little something to take the edge off, right? I mean, if you knew what I had to deal with at home, you wouldn't be asking me why I'm having all these drinks right now. If you knew the stuff I was dealing with, I eat to be happy. Don't I deserve the right to just be happy? I got too much to deal with. I got to deal with wife and with children. I got bosses to deal with and jobs to deal with. I got stressors and pressures. Listen, I need a little escape. Don't leave me alone. It's not my fault. It's everybody else's fault. They're driving me to do this. My spouse can't keep up with my sexual desire, so I'm forced to go some other place because they don't understand me. So we blame other people. Next, we rationalize and we intellectualize. I love this one because these are the addicts with doctorate degrees. They rationalize. They intellectualize it. They say things like, I'm not as bad as Joe or Jim or Ron or Rob. I'm